Over the past couple of years, I've been on a mission to build better habits and routines to live a happier, healthier, and more productive life. And one area that I want to experiment more with is morning routines. So in today's video, I will be doing Andrew Huberman's morning routine. If you aren't familiar with Andrew Huberman, he is a neuroscientist and a professor of neurology at Stanford University. I feel like right now he is like the face of health and wellness. Pretty much anything he says goes and everyone flocks to that. So in today's video, I will be doing just that and trying his morning routine. Oh, that tastes so weird with salt in it. Yeah, just salt and water. Tastes funky. I am patiently waiting for the sun to rise. It is 7:10. The sunrise is set for 7:16. So we're just waiting for that sun to come up. I feel like this feels less productive than productive. I feel like I'm kind of just wasting time waiting for the sun to rise just to get some sunlight in my eyes. But I guess we're just gonna wait. Now that it's like almost the winter time here in Michigan, it's always pretty cloudy outside. So I don't know how much sunlight I'm gonna get. Yeah, it makes it kind of difficult to do this kind of stuff during this time of the year.
Thank you.
I did about 20 minutes outside and I did not see one bit of sunlight. Andrew Huberman says that if it's sunny outside, you only need about 10 to 15 minutes. If it's cloudy, 20 to 30 minutes. So we did 20 minutes and I didn't see any sunlight. So yeah, just the realism of it is during this time, it doesn't really make sense to get sunlight, I guess, in the morning. It's good to walk or whatever. During the summertime, it would definitely more likely be sunny. For now, just doesn't make sense. Now it's time to take our greens. These are the Strong Greens by BPN. It's lemon flavored. I actually took these yesterday and it's probably the best tasting greens I've ever had. I've had like 2 other brands. The one thing that I can say about greens is previously they really helped with like bloating in my stomach, but I also had a completely different diet back then than I do now. I don't really get that bloated. I know what foods make me bloated and what foods I can eat that won't really upset my stomach. Here's to the greens. Yeah, I can honestly say this is the best tasting greens I've ever had. I've been taking cold showers for the past couple of weeks now, so this isn't going to be as much of a shock to me, but I can say it hasn't gotten easier. It's still fucking cold. It hasn't gotten easier. It's all a mental game. I feel like my mentality has become stronger and it's easier for me to endure the pain of a cold shower. As bad as that sounds, it's not really painful, it's just uncomfortable. And it's a little bit easier to actually get in and go and do it rather than before, but it's still cold. Cold showers will always be cold. No matter how long you do it, it will always be cold in my opinion. That was actually really cold this morning. I'm like shivering. I think because I was still cold from my walk this morning. My body just never warmed up and that cold shower was cold. I was like shaking in the shower and I'm still like shivering. I gotta warm up. I'm about to get into my 90-minute deep work session. I'm gonna leave my phone right here in the bedroom, go back to the office, and we gotta get some editing done. I'm not sure if this editing will take the full 90 minutes. With my job, all I have to do is edit a couple of like short form content. I think like 3 or 4 different videos that need some updating and need to recreate from scratch. So I don't know if it's gonna really take 90 minutes, we'll see, but it's pretty lenient day. 9:43 and the sun is finally starting to peak. Do you hear that? That's my alarm for the 90 minutes deep work we completed. We pretty much got everything done. 90 minutes deep work, all complete. Sun is finally out. It decided to clear up a little bit. I swear this is the most sun I've seen in the past like week. I had a quick but challenging 3 workout ab circuit today. The real key here is no phone. So again, no distractions during your workout. Not a huge fan of flavored protein powder. I usually just do like vanilla or chocolate. I had like a peanut butter one before, but I picked up this cinnamon roll from BPN like a month and a half ago or something. I mix it in with apples, sometimes some peanut butter, some milk, protein powder, honey, ice, and it is amazing. I love it. Kind of was like a holiday one. It got me through fall, and now we're heading into like Christmas stuff. So I'm going to get a different flavor, but this one's really good. I finished up about an hour and a half of some deep work, so no phone, no distractions, and I honestly get a lot done. I knew I was distracted by my phone on a normal day, but I didn't realize how much I was actually distracted. Finally preparing my first big meal. I'm eating some burgers. I got a sweet potato coming up as well, and I'm having my first big meal. Typically I have a protein shake, 3 eggs, and a piece of toast and some fruit for breakfast. Like, that's my usual go-to breakfast. And I've only had a protein shake today and greens. Definitely not something that I will continue to do. I'm a skinny guy. I'm trying to put on some muscle, so I need to be getting my calories in. I'm gonna have to have a couple more big meals to get my calories and protein in. All right, here's my first big meal. We got 2 burgers, sweet potato, and some fruit. We can't miss out on the Mike's hot honey. Some of you might think I'm crazy. Put some on here. Burgers and sweet potatoes, and you're good to go. All right, it's about 1:40 now, and I finished up all of my most important tasks for today. So I'm all finished up with work. The last thing we have on Andrew Huberman's morning routine is a yoga nidra 15-minute nap. So I got a video right here pulled up on my iPad that's gonna help me do some breathing and get into like not a deep sleep, but it's like in between a deep sleep and awake, I guess. I usually don't take naps. I think that they're a complete waste of time. But then again, I use my time for other things that are also a complete waste of time. So I'm actually feeling a little tired today. Just gonna relax, breathe.
Would you start with a deep breath in through the nose and letting it out through the mouth?
Okay, I am sorry.
Body.
This song, all I can think is like I'm in a horror movie. I don't know if I can do this one. I have to just I might have to find another video. It was a definitely interesting experience. I feel a lot more relaxed. I get tensed up a lot throughout the day, so I definitely feel more relaxed, but I don't feel refreshed. Like, I feel like I need an actual nap. The whole time I was still like awake, but I wasn't sleeping. I just feel a lot more relaxed, and I think now I need an actual nap. It's the next day, and I completed Andrew Huberman's morning routine. The one thing with Andrew Huberman's morning routine is it feels more like half of a day routine rather than a morning routine. It took me until like 2 or 2:30 to actually complete the entire morning routine. The one thing about morning routines is it's hard to follow somebody's routine to the T. Everyone lives in different time zones, different climates, and just has different lifestyles in general. So it makes it difficult to follow someone else's morning routine. The one thing that I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to give other people's morning routines a shot. And with those morning routines, I'm going to take the things that make me feel most fulfilled and most productive and add those into my own morning routine that fits for my climate, my time zone, and my overall lifestyle, so that in return my morning routine feels more productive. Overall, throughout this morning routine, I did feel more productive in some areas than others. For example, waking up at 6:30 trying to get sunlight in my eyes first thing in the morning was nearly impossible. That's what I have to say about Andrew Huberman's morning routine and morning routines in general. That's going to wrap up today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.